The boat race is later this afternoon. Sport's most dull spectacle. That will be on BBC One. Live coverage of it, of course, both the men and women's boat races. If you are a fan of the BBC, you might know about Radio 4's Today programme. One of their regulars who does their thought for the day is the Reverend Lionel Carping, and he's on the phone.
That's a typo, John.
Pardon?
That's a typo, John. My actual name is the Reverend.
No, well,
Lionel.
let's. It doesn't matter. I've got
Okay.
Carping. I've got Carping written down, and that's what I'm.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
So, well, look, good to talk to you. I know you're a very busy
Well, good
man.
morning. Yes.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, John. And good morning, Phil. And good morning, Sarah.
No.
Is there a Sarah there?
No. Try again.
There's usually one. For Claire.
No.
Helen.
No.
Ooh. Well, I don't know then.
Anna Louise. Anna Louise.
Anna Louise. Good morning, Anna Louise.
Esther.
And good morning. Good morning,
Esther.
everybody.
Yeah.
The boat race, John, or the face, as Cockneys know it,
Yes.
is going to be completely covered, comprehensively covered this afternoon, John, by the BBC. But, John, did you hear the story about the cameras being stolen?
The what? Sorry.
The cameras were stolen. A motorcycle gang
I did see this.
stole one of the... You did see that? Well, I mean, what a sad thing, because it's such an important race, isn't it, John? In a way, it's like the race between God and the devil.
There we go. I knew. I'll admit it didn't take you long to take an anecdote from either your life or the news and then link it to religion in a sort of handbrake turn, which is, of course, the classic thought for the day style.
John, Oxford and Cambridge, which is God and which is the devil? Well, I'll say this, no one's got a bad word to say about Oxford Analytica this week.
You're right.
John.
Yes.
So it's quite light-hearted stuff as well.
Right, I noticed. Well, okay.
Do you like Ella Fitzgerald, John? Glass of wine, Ella Fitzgerald, and reminiscing about my salad days at theological college.
Right.
With Humphrey, my friend there.
Yeah. Is that Humphrey in the background, is it?
No, it's someone's child that I don't seem to be able to shake. They come unto me, John.
Do they?
Come unto me.
Yeah.
Yes, always.
Well, they would. I mean, in very much, you are Jesus's representative on earth, I suppose, one of them. So technically speaking,
yes.
The children should come unto you, and
Yes,
and fishers.
And I'll come unto them if they don't.
I see, by the way, your God devil boat race analogy.
Yes,
and I've just been. I haven't. And I've been thinking about it. And it's interesting, not much, but a bit. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because you are saying, I suppose, that Jesus and the devil, sorry, God and the devil, are together at the starting line of life.
Right.
And then the race, the human race, if you like, begins.
Right.
And then it's and whichever they compete, don't they? Good and evil.
Yes.
By rowing down a...
Yeah, it just sort of falls apart.
It falls apart there, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Good. I mean, if your money there...
Until then, it's very good, John. And I didn't really finish it, but...
No.
I think it's a really good premise for a piece.
Well, it would have been... If you'd have thought it through, I mean, I realise this isn't Radio 4's Today programme, so you probably didn't think it through much.
The budget, John, is not... They said 20.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. People listening to this will now go, okay, those vicars that go on these sort of programs to do this sort of thing, they should put a bit more work in than this guy, because 20 quid is 20 quid, isn't it? And you haven't.
Right.
We expect for 20. Hang on, for 20 licence fee payer pounds, we expect. Clergy, that's you, to have at least tried with an analogy from life or the news to link it to Jesus, but you haven't really done very well.
What about a Bible quote, John?
Go on.
Psalms 81:10.
Go on.
Open wide your mouth and I will fill it. fill it with words, John. Words of love and compassion and understanding and spiritual.
I thought fillet was a fish reference, and I thought you were going back to the boat race again. You know, fishers of men.
No, John.
Old cliche.
No, Jesus, of course, would have won the boat race because he could run on water. Something.
Right.
I just haven't had time, John.
I know. Look, I said you were busy, and I know you are. But if you're going to come on and be vicary, you've got to put the work in. You've got to draw parallels between life. All right, I'll do it for. I'll help you.
We said that everyone in Oxford worships Satan.
Yeah.
Should we say that?
Well, if you want to say.
Not in Kent, John. We can
say what we like about Oxford. BBC Radio Oxford, I have on good authority, is a den of iniquity.
It's Thames Valley FM, and they pay 60.
Well, we only got 20. So look, I'm going to help you out. If you give me an anecdote from your life, I will link it to God and Jesus like vicars do.
Fabulous.
So what's something you've done this week? That's how it works, isn't it? You say something you've done this week.
Right, okay.
Go on.
Well, John, I went for a massage. I've had I slipped in just coming down from my pulpit.
Right.
And bruised my coccyx quite badly.
Yes.
And went for a massage. Obviously, I wanted it to be in my parish, and the only massage place available was above a chip shop.
Right.
And the woman was very thorough.
Okay, well, that's...
So how do you make that all go? I don't know.
Well, okay, so you went for a massage with a thorough person, and that's a bit like Jesus, isn't it? Because
right at the end, I found myself saying, "Oh God."
Well, I suppose then that does tie in. If you say that's a bit like because Jesus wants us to feel His love.
Relax, yes, absolutely, and He is everywhere, John. He's everywhere. He's in your chair.
Yes.
Your trousers, everything.
Yeah, exactly. And
in the end, He's going to be in the boat race, and He's going to win.
Yeah.
But only if we pray very, very hard. And I'm down here in Putney.
And the devil. Right.
I'm at the exact spot where I used to come with Humphrey to watch the boat race.
All right, 20.
He went to Africa.
20 quid, is it?
Is 20 all right?
Yeah, 20's fine for that. It's not worth any more.
Humphrey's in Africa now.
Send your invoice to Gordon.
And good morning, Gordon.
Thank you, there, the Reverend Lionel. The Reverend Lionel Carping.
Oh God. It's not Lionel Carping. That's a typo.
Well,
it's the Reverend
Lionel. Never mind what it is. It's fine. Okay, good. The Reverend Lionel. Goodbye, bye, Reverend. Goodbye, Reverend. Bye, goodbye.
And bye to Phil.
Yes.
Bye, Sarah.
It's Anna Louise. Yeah.
Bye, Polyester.
Never mind. It's BBC Radio Kent on a Saturday.